Mario Maker afternoons. Oh, my song's all off. I'm going to play this stage again because I almost beat it. Yeah. You can't break me, Dan Riker. You can't break me. You evil supervillain of a Mario Maker designer, stage creator person. Welcome to Mario Maker Afternoons. It's I got so close to finishing the stage this morning that I had to come back. I had to see what was happening. We could not let this stand. I could not allow this transgression to continue on. And so, lo, here we are, about to return to a stage that we were working on this morning. Dan Records, Blade Courses. Spike Shoe Plains. Now, we made it to the end. We didn't quite put it to bed. And that's what I'm here to do now. Partially because I will not have Mario Maker mornings in the morning tomorrow because I'm going to the DMV to re-up my driver's license. So, they open at 8. My guess is I'm not going to be done at 8:30 and back in my apartment. So, all right, let's just jump right to it. If you haven't seen the first part of this, you can see that over at youtube.com/PatrickKlubik. You can catch up on the madness when this is all over. Oh, hold on. My wife is calling me. I should probably answer her. Hold on. What? Alright. I'm back. Can I make it? Ah, couldn't make it. That's fine. That's fine. Of course we weren't going to. Ah. Then I had to move my mouse out of the way. Get out of the way, mouse. Okay. Nope, that's not. Yep, that's not how you start the stage. That's not. It's not the way it's supposed to go. Okay. Gotta get my small jumps down. No, that's fine. We can suffer through that one. Might take me a second, you know. Stella's got to get her groove back. Alright. So I'm trying to think of, you know, I feel like I had the right idea when I was trying to finish it before. I don't know that there's any evidence for me to do anything different. Oh, crap. I felt like getting the shoe was a good idea. I feel like launching myself off with the shoe, also a good idea. They all seemed like the right plan. And then it was just a matter of executing it. I think the thing that I did wrong was I didn't wait long enough in order to actually pull off an escape from the shoe. Nope. Messed that up. Messed that up. Got the timing wrong. Gosh. Took a sip during the death. I should actually look at the comments to see if people have, in the past, people have added taunts to the, well, that's the first time that's happened. I've added taunts to the level based on the spots that I've died. Alright. Slowly getting my timing back on this. Nope. Spoke well too soon. Man, when I jumped into it this morning at 8:30, no problems. I've been going back and forth with Mr. Dan Reichert. Oh, that's no. Sometimes that pattern doesn't quite work out. And I'm aware that Giant Bomb spent the afternoon crafting a brand new stage. I'm not sure what it looks like. I briefly jumped into the chat just to let people know I knew it was happening and to talk a little bit of shit, but I don't know what the stage looks like. I have no idea what it encompasses. It is my goal to remain spoiler-free. I do ask that you as the audience helps me with that. Sometimes people like to kind of tease and yell things on Twitter, and so, I use Twitter for my job and for all sorts of other things, so I can't avoid using Twitter. So, please be careful. I realize people are excited to see the stage and things like that, but, part of the fun is that I don't know what's going on. So, again, nothing's been spoiled quite yet. Let's just, let's keep that in mind so that we can all profit from my misery. Man, okay. This morning I was blasting through that section, not with no problems. It's okay. I think like now I feel the pressure. Now I feel as though, well, I've done it. I'm so close. I've been there. I have seen the mountaintop. And once you've seen it, and once you've gotten so close, well, I mean, I could taste it. I got so close that I could stick my tongue out and touch that flagpole. And yet it was not to be. But don't worry, just like Stella, Patrick will get his groove back. These timings just kind of become second nature after a while, and they can become like guttural. Yeah, that's definitely the path I was following previously. Back up. Boom, 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 boom. Slowly make our way over. Hop over, make it through here. Okay. Get back there. Yeah! Gotcha! Woo! Let's chug this on Milwaukee. It's cold. It's cold. Oh, that was cold. Oh, it's gonna be a brain freeze. Boom. Get bopped, Dan Reichert. I'm not even starring that level. Doesn't deserve shit. Whew. I joined the 94. I joined the 0.039%. Boom. Can't stop me now, Reichert. Alright, chat. Dump in the new level. Give me that new. Give me that new taste. I'm addicted. I need that flavor. Okay. Woo, my hand's shaking a little bit. Alright. So. Giant Bomb 2. 1 F3 1 0, 0, 0, 0. Dan Reichert is in the chat, and he can't even put in the code for his level correctly. He only put in the first 3 of them. You know, someone who claims to be a devious level creating mutant, maybe you should learn how a Twitch chat works, or a copy and paste. I mean, come on. It's not that tough. You're paid to know these things. The Giant Bomb, level 2. Okay. By the creator Dan Reichert, who I refuse to follow. People have said, hey, you could just follow him. You could, you know, make it easier on yourself in order to find those stages. I don't want that. I don't want that crap cluttering up my otherwise pristine collection of exquisite level creators who spend time with their craft. You know, I like to keep that stuff clean. So, clear rate on this, 23 of 2982, 70.77%. So a higher clear rate right off the bat. But my guess is that's because it's an early stage and that percentage will go down the more people play it. So yeah, let's jump into the Giant Bomb level 2. Extremely creative. I like it. I like it. Okay. All right. Well, we've changed the level, or the. Missed that. That's fine. That's okay. That's an embarrassing way to die. Is that a shower of mushrooms? What the hell? That hit me? Where's this vine going? I can't get up there unless I ditch that thing. Are those music notes? And why is the arrow pointing back there? Okay, alright. I'm gonna go. God! So I have to get up there. Okay, I can make it up there with that, though. Aha! Aha! Why would I go down there? I don't trust that coin. That's not how those games work. What the What? What? I don't even know what that possibly could have meant. Okay, alright. I get it. You're gonna throw that at me. I guess you can't destroy that, right? So anything going on with these blocks? Okay, alright, I see Bowser's hanging out over there. Alright, so I gotta go left. What do you gotta do with that? How? Ah, stupid Wii U! Get the connection back. Maybe if I open my door. Alright, well now I don't have the mushroom. That's fine. That's fine. Who needs a mushroom? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah. God damn it. Ah, it's just okay. So you got a POW block, but I don't know what the POW block means. It's really difficult to go, but is misdirection, willing misdirection, and what is just there because Dan is a monster. The chat is just putting in things. I'm not gonna be able to make it over here. Oh, okay. All right. So I could go out, explore to the left. First things first. So that creates that. Okay. You can't get in that door. That is... Okay, so that's impossible. Question, can you take the POW block and remove it through the pipe? Can you bring it back with you? That I don't know. Is that a thing you can do in these games? This is a great question, Patrick. He rhetorically asks himself as he streams into the night. Oh, jeez. That's fine, I didn't need that. Wait, so those... Okay. So POW blocks change those into... Okay. Can you go out with me? Alright. I've escaped. Why would I want to throw you? That just made the coins fall. Alright, we gotta explore a little bit of the earlier level. Alright, so this is gonna require dying. So I didn't really check out what was going on. Wait, can you... Okay, question. He asks himself. Because I can't look at the chat. So there's... Can you pick... Alright, that just comes over there. Alright, there's a door back there. Let's check out the door to the left. The question I'm asking myself is if I can take that through... What does that mean? Oh, well that's... Okay, alright, that's... Dickhead. Yep, yep, yeah, if you're watching this right now. Yep, okay, I got you. So the question is if I can take that out. Oh, that's going to be... I'm going to forget that 1,000 times. What's going on over here? There's a door. How do you get over there? There's a pipe. This is all... Okay, everyone please stop. Please just calm it down while I try and work through this, alright? Speaking to the enemies in this game, by the way. I guess I should probably have kept that shoe, because it allows me to bounce off these enemies, but... Okay, alright, I'm fine, I'm getting away from you. So if I grab the POW block... Can it do anything over here? Doesn't seem like it. That's misdirection. You don't want those. You don't want that flower. You can't come back up from that. So you've got to bring the POW block somewhere. But why? Why would you want the POW block? What could one accomplish with that? Could you bring it back here? What would that do over here? What would that destroy? What would that be meaningfully impacted by the POW block? There are arrows pointing at it. That sure makes it seem important. But then how would you even get back up? I guess you could use that, right? You could wait for... Oh, but then you have this. This is a nightmare. follow this. Yeah, that's nothing. It's nothing. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's not helping anyone. What if I jump on that guy? What if this is all just for naught? What if I wait for that guy to fall down, and then I try and jump off of him? And that seems extremely difficult to pull off. Not impossible necessarily, but extremely difficult. Go over there. Come on, you don't know what to do now that I'm on top of you. Whoa! Ah! But I can't. Shoot. Can we drop another one? Okay. So there's another thing up there, but you can't jump into doors. So if you jump up, you can actually force that thing to fly. This doesn't really help us though. I guess if you got it underneath, you could do something with it. Anything up above here? No. Pow block, pow block, pow block. Okay, if I jump immediately to the right here, I feel like I can avoid him. Okay. Alright, we've eliminated that. Okay, we have moved on from that pipe. That is not a pipe that you can use for anything. That is completely there. But I guess you would never be able to go in an enemy pipe anyway, so maybe I was just completely wasting my time to begin with. Can you go in enemy pipes? I think sometimes. I don't think that's a general rule that pipes don't mean anything in a Mario game. Or ones that have enemies coming out of them. So there's an initial trick to get to the second area of this world. Trick. I have to believe involves the power block. Don't know why the power block would be interesting. That's a clever way of keeping the that skeleton alive though. So if you bring this back up, this all resets. Look at the reset. Those all fall. The coins fall. I'm just trying to think, even if the power block is somehow responsible for something earlier, it's not clear to me how you would even bring it back. You probably can't carry the power block while also in the shoe. The shoe would not maintain in the game state. Like the world would reset that from your view. Right? Like if I go in here, the shoe is gone. Right? We come back out with the power block. Shoe is gone. So there's an arrow right there. I don't trust those arrows though. That causes things to be knocked down. You can't guarantee. There's no way to get an enemy over there in order to the red must mean that this is, you know, you can't defeat this enemy. I mean, obviously, if you come over here, you can get him up. And then we discover this weird secret door. But that doesn't help us. The door over there takes us to Never Never Land. There's just a bunch of spikes. There's no way to control this. I can't, like... You know, there wouldn't be any way to bring that around. Like, if we... Maybe if we assume this is all for naught. Right, like, what if we... Can we move you over there? Nope. Is there anything we're missing? Nothing over up. So nothing on the top right. So that still gets me back to my original presumption that the POW block is sort of like a key. It's a puzzle in some way. It's entirely possible that part of the reason I'm having trouble ferreting it out is that I'm not super clear on... Oh, okay, you're kind of an asshole for punching me over there. But... Okay, here's a question. Can you set the POW block down? If you can set the POW block down, you could theoretically... You could theoretically put the POW block down right on top of it and use that as a means of getting in one of those two doors. That presumes that you can in fact drop the POW block, which I don't know if that's true. Alright. Let's go and find it. If we grab the POW block. Okay, get in there. Nope, that's definitely the opposite of what we wanted to do. Aha! Okay, so you can't go all the way back to the left, because there doesn't appear to be a reasonable way to do so. But if you were to take this, and rather than toss it, if you brought it with you, you could conceivably jump on it from there and ride that into the door. That seems incredibly difficult. That seems incredibly difficult. Okay, you gotta get out of the suit because you're not gonna be able to carry it otherwise. I don't think it'll... Man, this is... Yes! Oh, you shithead! Did that just get... Did the star just get eaten by the thing? That's a characteristic of the Mario games? In which if you spawn a star on top of a... So now do you have to jump from them. Oh, okay. Okay, alright, so I guess you could throw bombs at... Oh. Stop it, you stupid device. How is it that it sits there for the longest time? Works just fine. And all of a sudden it just has that problem. Okay, alright, so we figured out the first part of the stage. That seems incredibly difficult to replicate. But this makes it kind of easy. We walk through here, bounce off these guys, you work your way through here, drop down, jump out of Mario, grab this, shit. Man, that is super tough. That is really difficult to get that part right. I don't know exactly what the timing is in order to make sure. You basically have to like drop it with down and Y, or jump on it, and then immediately hold up in the hopes that you're going to be able to pull that off. Oh, shit. Once you've done that, you can probably avoid the spike hit. Like, that's just a matter of once you've held up, you hold left. And then it's possible that well, is it possible the mushroom becomes a flower, which would then grant you 2 hits when you're dealing with Bowser? Not that that part really matters. Like, you can, I guess you can use the bombs in order to try and destroy him, but that just seems. So that remains that. So you would be able to jump over him, theoretically. Okay, alright. So I think you can jump over Bowser. I feel like you probably... I didn't try the first couple of times because I didn't quite have the fortitude, because I didn't know what was coming. But once you've got an understanding of that, I feel like it's gotta be possible to get over him. Alright, didn't get the timing right. Oh, son of a... I just gotta slow down there. At the point that I've made it, I guess I was kind of worried that this was gonna be Bowser 2.0. In the previous Giant Bomb stage, they accidentally created a Bowser that could follow you through the stage. As opposed to one that's just kind of there briefly. I should have had that. Alright, now I wait. Grab that. Oh, that's... I screwed that up. Bounce off the chomp. Whoa! Alright. I don't... Somehow, for some reason, I slipped my finger to the left. It's also possible, what sometimes happens, as you've noticed, I've had brief disconnects from the gamepad and the Wii U, which I believe is because of material in the wall. My Wii U is like super close. At this point I should just move it into this room, but I haven't. Okay, alright. Got it. Man, I don't... Yeah, I'm not sure you can jump over Bowser. That is infuriating. That's the second time that I've died in the exact same spot. Both because I'm just overthinking it. I'm doing exactly what I, told myself, hey, why don't you just chill out there, buddy? Once you make it to that section, you're fine. So I'm starting to think that maybe Bowser is, unjumpable. I mean, like, maybe? Shit. Oh! So you can need the mushroom there because I guess it's possible that you could make it through that gauntlet. By jumping on their heads. But I think it probably makes more sense in order to just... take the hit. And make sure that you, just make it through the section. Man, that jump is ridiculously tight. So actually, there's a flame drops, or a flower drops halfway through. I don't know if I triggered that. I don't know if I actually... I mean, presumably I did when I did that little section. But then that gives me, 2 hits going into the next one. And then once I've nailed that, you basically need to just... As with some of these other sections, keep your composure, and nail that second jump. Okay. So when I made that second one, it was another one of those, one of these things that shoots the cannons. And there was a long distance to go from that section to the next. So then the question is, do I have to ride that somehow? through them. But here's what I wonder. One of Dan Reichert, chiefly responsible for this stage. One of the things he did in a previous stage of his that I played, Yoshi's Many Sacrifices, was to lead the player into thinking that they need to jump into a giant crevasse, that they need to go through this huge jump in order to make it through a section, when in reality it was just complete misdirection and that you needed to go up. So it would be difficult to stop on the ice, but I'm going to presume, based on my trajectory, based on my momentum, which was similar to the momentum in Yoshi's Many Sacrifices, that there's actually nothing to the left. Like, the way I was hitting that jump, if there was something for me to hit, it would have already been there. Oh, you dope. So what that makes me think is that the solution is to stop. The solution is somewhere closer. I guess it could be above. I guess it could be nearby. It could be an invisible block. It's possible, but I just think at that point I need to slow down, sort of think through what would be the next step, and even if it is that I missed something, at least I have eliminated that it's anything but exactly that. Okay, that's the wrong way to do it. Okay. So at least I feel like I've got, you know, a solid theory on how to approach this. Of course, the problem with this section is always just, it's constantly going to be a struggle to actually just get through that damn door. I can't think of an easier way to pull that off. You can't throw it. You really do just have to. We don't need that. Where we're going, we don't need no shoes. Ah! I mean, this isn't the point, you know, I've used this comparison before playing these levels, is, it often feels like you're playing Dark Souls. It often feels like you're doing a run in one of those games in which your head is constantly thinking about the moment you want to get to, when you need to be focusing on the moment you need to get to, which results in all sorts of stupid mistakes. Man, so you gotta get to the very edge of that platform. And I'm wondering, so if I try and I don't think I should try and jump immediately from the first one to the second one. I think it actually makes more sense to try and hit that first one. And then use that as an opportunity to stop. Yep. can't hesitate once the mushroom is spawned, because once the mushroom is spawned, it's not going to come back. There are certain objects in the Mario world that will continue to sort of loop, so you know you can set pipes that continue to spit out enemies, but that mushroom is a one and done. So even though I would be able to perform a balancing act, in which the little pieces, the little platform pieces didn't fall, that wouldn't help me. I was kind of hoping that I could kind of just make it through there and cut off a couple of seconds each time I do that run. That is not going to happen. You've got to at least wait for the pattern to favor your first jump. Okay, that's new. That's definitely never happened. Alright, I'm gonna run this through a couple more times. It sounds like the Giant Bomb guys were actually periscoping while I was doing this. Those monsters. Okay. I'd like to try and at least make the jump through the ice to see what's beyond there before we bring this to its close and inevitably have to give this a second shot. But man, I don't know. That fish, I guess that's just me waiting too long in order to actually You gotta be kidding me! Somehow I get hit by the Bowser Stomp all the way off screen, which prevented me from making that jump. That is unfortunate. That is not great. That is a first time that's happened. But then again, you run through these games enough times and you run into weird edge case scenarios about how you can actually die. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for me. So wait for that. Yeah, you definitely cannot make that jump. Aha! Okay. So I've at least discovered that you have to go up, not to the left. So I've figured out one more piece of this, let's, I at least want to see the comments. Let's go through here and, actually surface those on the screen. Last chance, Hot Dog Patrick. Send help. Someone angry at Dan. Good luck, Patrick. Thank you. I appreciate that. rotate ourselves around. Come on. Move out of the way, you jerk. Well, we'll check out the rest of the comments later. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. You'll be able to see the archive of this tomorrow morning. I will put this up as the Mario Maker mornings for tomorrow because I'm going to the DMV, which means that I'm not going to be able to do a daily stream. So look for that in the morning. You can see part 1 of this over at youtube.com/PatrickKlepek. A video that's going to go up pretty much immediately after this is my continuing playthrough of Soma, the horror game from Frictional Games. I want to keep playing this, but I have a dinner and other things to take care of, including the recording of my new weekly horror podcast, Till Death Do Us Part. We're going to be talking about Cooties and Westworld and A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, in addition to more movies from Shocktober. So you can find that on iTunes or at tilldeathpodcast.simplecast.fm. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to Giant Bomb for what they have created, and especially thanks to the Giant Bomb community and other folks for tuning in. I will see you all on Friday morning.